take a look at this.
No way. No way.
It's got nature's foam filler.
Guess what, guys?
What?
We just bought 5 more vehicles.
Cool.
First off, I want to give a huge shout out to all you guys. We got monetized in 1 week. That's crazy. Stay tuned to the end to see what the plans are for this channel. Alrighty guys, it's true. I just bought 5, count them, Chevettes. Kind of on a whim. Is there a plan? Well, hold on to your popcorn as we are about to embark on a pretty wild journey together. Let's first take a survey of the machinery that we got. I specifically put them on a trailer and just rolled them into the yard without looking at them too closely so we could look at them together for the first time. Look at that sight. The story with this one, apparently it has no motor. It was actually taken out for a stock car motor. Look at the body. This one's pretty clean. Just surface rust, but there's still rocker panels. There we go. Huh. Well, it's a Flintstones mobile. I think that one's a candidate. That one's a good one. Yeah, let's go on to the next one here. Okay, this one. The story behind this one, apparently it still runs and drives. Yeah, I think this one's seen some miles. This thing is rusty. It's the Ninja exit. You know, maybe we want to save it still. It's a 2-door, that's fair. Interior, yeah. See, it's seeing some action. Oh, look at that! We have dieselage. I don't know what I'm looking at really. I'm not a diesel guy. Oh, check this out. He's got his mileage written down here. So he started this at 176,000. What's he measuring here? Oh, timing belts. I think that's an injector pump thing. I think that's a diesel thing. 464? No way. Okay, hold on. What's this thing at? It's reading 98,000 right now. That means this thing, if his recording is as accurate as I think it is, this thing's got 500,000 kilometers on it. Holy smokes. It's just broke in. It's just a spring chicken. Okay, well that's a beauty. We're gonna try to get that one running just for the sake of getting it to 500,000. Next, this one. We got a 4-door. I don't know anything about it. So you're learning what I'm learning here. Interior is actually pretty mint. I like what I'm seeing here. You guys gotta see this. This is an awesome feature about Chevettes. Take the back seat, fold it down. Just look at how much real estate you have back there. I haul lumber in my Chevette. Once these things have the back seat fold down, I'm sure you could camp in one. Best idea ever. That interior is looking good. Let's take a look inside the hood. Well, there's kind of an engine. This is interesting. So it was a diesel too, yeah? Diesel 5-speed. We don't got a whole lot left. Oh, it turns. Look at that. It turns over. So if you want to play like whack-a-mole, you get someone in there with some hammers, just hit them at the right time, get her going down the road. The body looks all right though. Let's check out the spot. Kind of passes. You know, it sounds like it's full of dirt. So I have a good guesstimation that there's not a lot of metal left, but it could probably take some trim clad and it would look fine. The trim clad will hold it together. That's a candidate. I like it. 4-door too. It's a party. This one, I don't know anything about it, except when I look through that grill hole, there's no engine. I think the body looks pretty good on it. I had to chain it to the fence to pull it off the trailer actually. 2-door, it's gotta be worth something, sporty. Oh yeah, it's got a little freedom hole there. It's letting the freedom out. Survivable though. A filing cabinet could fix that. I think the interior would clean up on this. It's just been catenated. There's a lot of cattage. Okay, potential candidate. Straight, relatively straight. Brings us to this beauty. Checking out the Freedom. There's a lot of freedom on here. It might be too much. I think this one's a goner. It's not worth bringing back. Does it pass the floor test? Whew, nope. No floor. Well, we might as well take a look under the hood. There we go. It's got dieselage. I don't know any of the story on this car. All I know is that the guy I bought it from, he passed his driver's test in this car. That's all he told me. He's like, yeah, I passed my driver's test in this car. So it drove whenever he did his driver's test. Maybe that was the last time it drove. All right, wow. After surveying the crowd, here's the plan, at least so far. After an intense rock, paper, scissors match, these two cars are going to be given to my shop students for their drag racing challenge this year. More on that later, so hang on till the end. That leaves these three for me to investigate. Let's start with this one. I don't know if there's keys even to this thing. I should have asked about the lock cylinder too. Well, time to get the universal key. Oh, I feel like that. Oh, stuff's happening.
No way. No way.
It's like a little garden tractor. Well, now we gotta see if it drives. I can't believe that. That's unreal. It says we got no volts. No brakes. None. Brake pedal is tight. Oh, there, broke them free. It's the best way to get rust out of the seals. Just stand on the pedal. No way. It works. The whole thing works. Just listen to that. Sounds like a Kubota. So yes, it runs and steers and stops, but besides putting around the yard, it's too far gone. So as hard as it is to do, this one is going to be parted out. We need to take the good parts off of it and we'll store those away for safekeeping. The rest of it is going to go to the middle yard. Rest in peace, little Chevette. We'll miss you. On to this one, which supposedly ran and drove. Well, as you probably know, that phrase is a little bit overused in the car selling world and a little bit under-delivered after you've bought it. And that was quite true for this one too. But that's okay. You know what? Let's take a look at it. After some life support, a lot of wiring, some glow plug investigation, me learning to be more of a diesel guy because I have no sweet clue what diesel stuff does, we got it running. And some premium bolstered Chevette seats that I had laying around, I put them in, put some seat covers on them, gave it a quick blast of Tremclad. Check that thing out. That's a good color. One generous donation from a filing cabinet, and I sold the car. It's gone. But don't worry, I did tell the new owner that he needs to get it to 500,000 on the odometer and then let me know. So stay tuned for that. Which leaves this one. It turns out that wheel was still seized. So we're just surveying this faded red Chevette now. And it's got some freedom in the metal here. But if you look closely, it's got nature's foam filler going on in there. The car is in kind of rough shape. So I'm going to dump that running engine from the brown Chevette into it and drive it for the winter. Then, okay, change of plans. Change of plans. I just sold that motor. Why'd I do that? All right, so now I have a rolling chassis for that car, Not sure what to do with it yet. I'm gonna sit on it for a little bit, and maybe that could be a project in a few months' time. You tell me what to do in the comments below. What kind of Chevette project would you like to see fabricated?
Excuse me, Sonny, do you got a license to drive this Chevette?
That horn doesn't work.
Oh, take it back. Horn doesn't work.
And so, just like that, 5 Chevettes have been processed. Well, sort of. I have not fully addressed what happened to the 2 best Chevettes that I gave to my students. This brings me to the original reason why I actually bought these cars. When I saw all 5 of these cars lined up in the junkyard, I thought to myself, this is the perfect opportunity for my students to have a build-off between the 2 mechanics classes that I have. And if you want to see what my day job looks like, or you just want to see some good small town education where kids learn how to change oil and build drag racing cars, we have a treat for you. Check out my students' channel. In their media studies class, they're actually creating their own YouTube channel. I'll put a link in the description below. So now you tell me, did I make a mistake? How did I do in my game of cars, my little chess game of playing and moving parts and choosing what to do with each car? If you had 5 Chevettes, would you do something different? Lastly, you guys are awesome. And I never expected to monetize my channel. I honestly started making some videos because my buddies really wanted to see my cars on the internet. I had no idea how big or how much it would explode. So that's awesome. What I'm planning to do with this channel is still to have 1 monthly upload, and it will be on the first Friday of every month, so check back then. More importantly, I'm pledging the entire earnings off of this channel to my students with a minimum monthly donation of $100. So even if I don't break the YouTube threshold of $100, I will still donate it to my students. And that way, the more you guys blow up this channel, the more my students get to get some good car parts. I've created a second channel, link in the description below. On this channel, I'll be posting my monthly earnings or donation, so you can see fair and square what is actually going to my students. And I also have some fun bench racing, off topic, kind of just fun videos for you to check out. There's already videos loaded up there, so go check it out. We are working on a way to directly donate to my students if you would like, but with any bigger organization like a school division, we have to be careful with the steps that we take, and it takes a long time. So we don't have a direct way of donating to the students right now. But for now, blow up this channel, blow up my students' channel. Go check it out, see if you like what they're doing, leave your comments and suggestions. This took a lot of work behind the scenes for students to create their own YouTube channel in a media studies class. So give them all the excitement. That's all for today, guys. As always, go make something. Have some fun with your buddies, and go fast. Well, from this angle, it looks like it did a burnout. Here's some Chevette stuff. More Chevette stuff. What's that?